Well, hello, I'm Monique Goyens. I'm the Director General of BEUC. BEUC is the European Consumer Organization. We are the umbrella for 40 national consumer organizations in 31 European countries. And it's our job to represent the consumer interest in EU policy, and namely EU trade policy. From the consumer perspective, trade deals can be good because they will put pressure on markets, because there will be more competition on domestic markets. That means normally, in theory at least, lower prices, better products, higher quality, and innovation. So this is good for consumers. Of course, those benefits should not be neutralized by the risk of having lower standards of protection for consumers. And this can be a risk because one way of reducing costs for the industry to go into a transatlantic trade or international trade is to, of course, align rules. And alignment of rules goes at the risk of lowering the rules. Well, certainly we try to follow the talks, and I can say that personally I have become addicted to TTIP, to the transatlantic partnership, because it's really something that has to be followed on a daily basis. So we try to follow whatever we can follow, and the transparency efforts that have been made by the European Commission is to put on their public website their position papers. This is really very helpful because we can then at least see at least what is the EU position on the trade deals. It is helpful, but it is not sufficient. Why is it not sufficient? Because as a civil society organization, we also need to know what on the other side is being proposed in order for us to also indicate to the Commission what are our red lines in negotiations. And this is for the moment not possible. We also believe that information is not enough. There should also be a possibility to really provide constructive input to the Commission. And that's still missing for the moment, I would say. We believe as a consumer organization that it is key to have transparency as the default rule, because for the moment there has been an opening up towards more transparency for TTIP, but there are other trade deals in the pipeline like TISA, and there will be also a more overall trade strategy, and we believe that it should become a principle that we should not always have to kindly and politely request access to the mandate and access to the position paper. So this is the first step, make transparency a default rule. Also, second step is to force or to ask from the partners, from the other side of the negotiation, to also open up their books. Because having only a one-sided transparency is in fact half secret, and half secret means even more suspect, because it's not normal that the other party should know what everybody, even the stakeholders from the other party, know what's being proposed by the EU, and we don't know what's being proposed by the United States. Third step, it is very important to allow for involvement in the negotiation, so that civil society, public interest organizations can really feed into the process by providing input. That means that there must be, between the moment where a text is being proposed by the Commission and between the final agreement, there should be really room for input, and that's for the moment not really granted. Of course, there is the possibility to involve the European Parliament or the Council, but that's for the moment is also very, very limited, even if there are a lot of talks. But formally speaking, at the end of the day, the European Parliament has only a yes or no vote without any possibility for amendment. So it should be made much more easier for the European Parliament in the course of the whole process to really feed into the debate and feed into the negotiations.